To kind of transfer the screening test from the table more into the gym, and this is just, you can just walk inside a gym and just see who's not good at doing this or doesn't have the endurance, was pretty much a very analogous exercise would be your TRX row, where you're parallel with the ground. Or, I mean, similar if someone's doing it from a barbell and squat rack. But basically, when someone drops down to parallel with the ground on TRX row, we're roughly in the same position. So as someone's going back and forth like so, trying to get their TRX rows in, if the head were to start to come forward, that tends to draw everything upwards. So if someone cannot hold this position as they get through the endurance aspect of getting up towards like 6, 8, 10, 12 reps, as soon as that starts to jut, that is going to throw off a lot of our scapular rehab also. So when we have an issue with this, and this is part of the beauty of the TRX thing, is we can adjust the gravity level to see at what point, leaning backwards, do we break our spine pillar where we're getting a good, nice, controlled contraction through the body, and what point do we start to jut and tense? So we can start high and see, can our client or our patient maintain the neck position, then just keep stepping in. At what point do they start to lose it, or start to jut, deviate, push, and kind of break the form, which is going to throw off the entire movement. So this is both kind of like test and intervention. It's just a quick way to see, like, do they have the endurance along with the scapular load, which is a nice little kind of like added complexity on top of it. And we have a way to kind of dial it up and down to get how much load can our deep neck flexors take to maintain a good spinal posture against gravity before it starts to break. So we'd have to limit our training level to whatever tilt they can take before they start to deviate, until they can really pack in the endurance and the strength on it in order not to like provoke old bad habits. TRX is not available. That would also work off a bar. Another way to do it, we can either do towel or a door handle, or grab that also, just make sure it's sturdy. We can just come up to a sturdy door, do like a little deep bend in the knee, just sit on back until whatever level works, then come back on out. Dip back. The hold level can be anywhere 3 to 12 seconds, depending on where they're at and what their endurance level is progressing to, how far they can lean. And they can just kind of sit back into it on that if they have a lot of travel stuff or don't have the equipment at home. That it? Not bad.